Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into something pretty fundamental today, oral health.
Right. But we're looking at it through a very specific lens.
Exactly. A deep dive into the promotional material for a product called ProvaDent.
So not the product itself, but how it's presented.
Precisely. Our mission here is to pull out the key claims, the ingredients they're highlighting, and the benefits stated in this specific material.
Trying to give you a clear picture of the sales pitch, essentially.
Yeah, what the source material says it's all about. And it gets interesting right away with who they introduce.
Ah, Dr. Knudson.
Dr. Knudson, yeah. The material positions him as the creator of the ProvaDent formula, and it spends some time on his background.
It does. U.S. Naval Academy, Air Force Dental School, Masters in Oral Biology.
And board certification from the American Board of General Dentistry. The material makes a point of saying that's held by less than 1% of practicing dentists.
And that's a classic approach, isn't it? Use impressive credentials right up front.
To build authority.
Exactly. That less than 1% statistic jumps out. The source clearly wants you to think, okay, this comes from someone highly qualified, maybe even exceptional.
Sets a definite tone. So moving from the who to the what, the core claims, they revolve around specific ingredients mentioned in the material.
Let's see, the source lists Organic Xylitol.
Right, and a proprietary blend called BioFresh Clean Complex.
Cranberry extract too, and purple carrot powder.
And 4 specific probiotic strains. That seems key.
It does. And the material connects these ingredients directly to results or purported results.
Like supporting a balanced oral microbiome.
Which the source frames as, really crucial for overall mouth health.
Fresh breath, better oral hygiene generally.
And what's quite interesting, something the source really emphasizes, is linking these oral health ingredients, especially the probiotics, to supporting healthy digestion.
And even metabolic function.
Yeah, suggesting this direct link between the mouth and, broader systemic health. That connection seems important to this source material's narrative.
Absolutely. That bridge between oral and systemic health is a point the material seems eager to make.
So beyond the science it claims, how does the material say you can actually get this stuff?
Right, the practical side. It lays out pricing tiers. $69 for 1 bottle plus shipping.
Okay.
Then discounts if you buy more. It says $59 per bottle for 3 and $49 per bottle for a 6-bottle supply.
And free shipping on the multi-bottle orders.
Reportedly, yes. Free shipping for 3 or 6 bottles.
And to lower the barrier to entry, I assume there's a guarantee.
There is. The source highlights a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee.
Pretty standard, but presented prominently, I bet, to make it feel risk-free for you, the potential customer.
Exactly. And it really leans heavily on social proof. Testimonials.
Ah, the user stories.
Yeah, the material includes quotes attributed to people like Livia P., Daniel R., Ava C., Kelly Thompson.
Ethan Caldwell, Liam Smith.
Yeah. And their experiences cover things like, better breath, feeling more confident, surprising their dentists.
Pain-free gums, cleaner mouthfeel, those kinds of personal anecdotes.
Clearly designed to put a relatable face on the benefits claimed in the source.
And there are bonuses, too, right, for the bigger orders?
Yes. The multi-bottle supplies apparently come with digital bonuses. One's called Beyond the Brush, the Insider's Guide to Sparkling Oral Health.
Okay.
And the other is Tooth or Dare, Dental Lies and Myths Exposed.
Interesting titles. Suggests they want to offer more than just the product, maybe position themselves as an information source, too. Added value.
And one more unique touch mentioned in the material. A partnership with One Tree Planted.
Oh.
Yeah, they promise to plant a tree for every jar purchased. Adds a kind of environmental or ethical angle.
Okay, so we have the credentials, the ingredients, the claims, the pricing, guarantees, testimonials, bonuses, even tree planting. But there's always the fine print, right?
Absolutely crucial. And the source material itself includes this very clearly. It states these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA.
The standard disclaimer.
Right. And that the product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Very important context. It also advises consulting a physician.
It does. And notes the content is based on the author's opinion, not intended as medical advice. This disclaimer frames everything else presented in the promotional material.
So it's vital to remember that when looking at all those claims we discussed.
Definitely. So wrapping up what we found in this source material, we've seen how it uses Dr. Knudson's background to build credibility.
Highlight specific ingredients like probiotics, xylitol, cranberry, linking them to outcomes like fresh breath, balanced microbiome, even gum comfort.
Details the purchase options, the guarantee, uses testimonials for social proof, throws in bonuses,
Adds that environmental tie-in with the trees.
and crucially includes those FDA and medical advice disclaimers.
So the material really weaves together quite a narrative, doesn't it? Specific dental credentials, a mix of ingredients touching on bacteria, breath, but also wellness ideas like the microbiome and digestion.
Layered with user stories, risk reduction via the guarantee, extra digital content, and that eco angle.
It's a comprehensive package presented in the source.
Which leads to a final thought. When you look at how this promotional material blends these scientific-sounding claims, wellness concepts, personal stories, and corporate responsibility efforts, all while carrying that necessary disclaimer, what does this combination suggest to you about how health products are marketed today? How might you interpret the way claims and promises are laid out in source material like this? What stands out to you about this particular approach to presenting optimal oral health?